Yep.
Good morning, everybody. Can I have a motion to open up the meeting, please?
I make the motion.
Thank you.
I second it.
Wonderful, wonderful. Christine's excused today, and Mrs. Waller excused, as well as Jennifer. The minutes from the January 7th meeting are in front of you. Please take a minute, review them, and let me know if you have any questions or comments.
Totally understand what they are. Feel better. Bye-bye.
And if not, just a motion to approve the minutes.
I make the motion to approve the minutes.
Second, anyone? Second? Thank you. So the minutes from January 7th are approved. Okay, Patrice, how are the statistics looking from January and February since we didn't have any snow?
Amazing, amazing. January, last year we had 379, this year we had 395.
Great.
Last year in February we had 305, this year we had 340. We were able to have a tremendous amount of programs, and I think the weather didn't hinder us but one a little ice storm and one little snowstorm, I think, very early in the season. So it's been a very nice winter, and everybody has been out and about.
Great. Wonderful.
So far, I know. All my plants are coming up, so I'm waiting for
Yeah.
a big snowstorm to take them down.
I was mentioning earlier the allergies are starting as
Oh, yeah.
well. I can't believe it.
Oh, yeah.
I know. So what do we got coming up in March and April?
So in March and April, last week we had the movie club, Waking of Ned Devine, and we had Shepherd's Pie. It was a lot of fun. It was a great movie. We had a fresh air presentation. That's when the kids come out from New York, and they have host families that have them for a week in the country. So she came out and she explained that. We had a Heart to Home last week, and that is a new food delivery program.
Yes, I talked to that woman.
Yep, you sent her over,
Yes,
yep.
there you go.
They gave us fish and chicken. Everybody liked the food. A lot of the seniors have ordered it, and
I
they've
thought
had
it
a
was a
lot of
very
good
interesting
reviews.
concept, absolutely.
And the food was really good. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's low in fat and low in sodium.
Yep.
Which is surprising for, prepared food.
Yeah,
yeah. And they're working to make gluten-free food.
yeah. And they guarantee it as well.
Yep,
Good,
yeah. So if you don't like a meal, then,
You can send it back.
yeah.
great.
So we thought that was great, and the girls did a great job cooking it and putting it
Yeah.
on and such. We had our celebration yesterday for Marty. PM had sent over some pictures. Jennifer put together a lovely slideshow. We had the taco bar. PM brought in a really nice cake, and
It was so nice.
Mary Mundell from the Senior Enrichment Program read a couple of poems, and it was nice because she had all of Marty's Senior Enrichment group that used to do the painting with her on
Great
Thursdays.
tribute.
And she pulled them from everywhere because this group has now been disbanded to all kinds of locations. So it was really a very, very nice day. People really enjoyed it, and I think it was a nice opportunity. PM had brought in a lot of Marty's paintings and other things, and it was a really nice opportunity to be able to celebrate her and remember her with all the smiles that she gave us.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Great,
sounds
great tribute.
lovely.
Absolutely.
It's very
Wonderful
nice.
lady. Wonderful lady.
This Thursday, we have a St. Patrick's Day party. And we have an Irish band coming out, and we have BBT doing catering for the corned beef and cabbage. Next week, we are doing cake decorating with girls from the high school. And they're gonna bring all the cakes and all the stuff, and then we're gonna have a decorating contest. They've been coming in a lot over the years and doing cupcake decorating and cake decorating. These ladies are actually finishing this year with the school. They're old enough
That's
now to,
right, yeah.
so we'll be having a little something special for them in May. We don't want to say too much because I don't know who watches the meetings, but it's a surprise. And so this will be our last cake decorating contest with them. And then we have lunch plan at BBT. We've been doing monthly lunches, and we were able to actually do them in February because we didn't get snow.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do February, March, April, and May, and then we'll resume again maybe late September, early October when
That's
they
really
get
good.
back on the
That's
go.
very good,
Yeah,
Very
we've had
good.
a pretty good
Very
following
good,
down there.
yeah.
They give us a couple of menu choices, and I think it's like $10. Is it $10?
Yeah.
Good, $10.
So we usually try to pick a fair short chicken or something people won't necessarily make it home for themselves. We have the high school breakfast coming up the first week of April. We're gonna be doing Easter egg painting. We have another BVT lunch planned in April. And Mary Brunel, the nutritionist from Tri-Valley, is gonna come in and do another program on healthy eating. And then we're going to have the high school kids the Honor Society students come in and they bring lunch for everybody and snacks, and they sit and they play games. We have a lot
Oh,
of fun
yeah,
with that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, I
So-
remember last year. Yeah.
Yep, so
Yeah.
they gave us
Yeah.
enough notice this year, so we'll really be able to advertise it in our newsletter and, you know, get a good group for them. So we're very excited, we have lots of stuff coming up.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, great. Sounds like a great spring. Okay, so bills and vouchers.
Yep, we had the newsletter, the exercise newsletter mailing, and the exercise programs on the grant, the phone bill and some office supplies, and we kind of stocked up on Lysol and wipes and all of those things.
Yes, like everybody else.
Thinking flu season, but you know, unfortunately, we're gearing towards something else. So that was on the regular COA budget.
Great, great. So what about the fiscal 2021 budget?
So the town administrator had us meeting with the selectmen, which only seems to make sense because the selectmen inevitably are kind of in charge of the final say of the budget. So we used to just meet with FinCom, but now we're meeting with the selectmen. I met with them a couple weeks ago. I asked for an additional employee hours because Sandy is here for 19. She hand counts all the stats. We don't have a machine, so that takes a lot of time. She's doing the mailing list constantly because new people are turning 60, so it's constantly updating it every 2 months. People die or move, so we have to take them off the list, so that's a time-consuming job also. And just all the activity that we have here, moving the rooms around, serving lunches, greeting everybody, and she's only here 19 hours a week. Katie is the per diem that covers when Sandy's out, or if I'm out, or you know, that kind of stuff. And Jennifer, we hired under the grant, and I've asked for her to be a 15-hour week position. She's actually doing the newsletter. It's time consuming because it's every 2 months now. And we have a lot of things going on, so there's a lot of information going in there. She's doing the website. She did this, like the slideshow for Marty. I'm training her in the tax work-off program, and she's gonna be cross-trained in outreach, because when I'm away on vacation, the fire chief's covering me. Well, you know what I mean?
I hear you.
So to have somebody be able to cover outreach. If I'm home on vacation, then I email all the department heads and let them know I'm gonna be home and I'm available, you know, by cell phone. But if I'm out of the country and something happens, and Jennifer has a really good background in home care.
So how many additional hours a week are you asking for?
I'm looking for Jennifer for 15 hours a week.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
And so the selectmen were all for it. They know that we're busy. You know, we only have one 19-hour week position, and then I do
Yeah.
the 2 other jobs. So
The numbers certainly support it.
yep, it definitely did. So they were happy with it and had no problems with it. I'm meeting with FinCom tonight. And, you know, explaining just the volume. I mean, the overall volume, we're having, you know, 400,
Yeah, it's been
500
great.
people a month in here, so.
Yeah. I'm sure
And
the
that's
outreach
that's in
numbers
4
are-
days.
Yeah, the outreach numbers must be high.
Oh, they're very high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been very busy. SNAP applications and Mass Health applications and a lot of different things that the Shine counselor doesn't do. So, but yes, that's been extremely busy also, so.
Okay, great. All right, so tell us about this Commonwealth of Massachusetts Heroin Award nomination.
Yes, so Representative McKenna nominated me for this Unsung Hero Award. Was nice enough to do it at our Valentine's Day party, so needless to say, I was pretty shocked. But he wanted to be able to share it with the staff and with the
great,
seniors.
yeah.
Of course, Jennifer and Sandy knew a couple weeks before, but I did not. So
Big
I was
surprise.
I was very excited and very humbled, because it's quite an honor.
Sure.
And I go to the State House on June 24th with my husband to, you know, celebrate with Governor Baker and all the
Very
other
nice.
nominees. So,
Congratulations.
She's going, me?
yeah, I had no idea as well. I was like, what? What? Like,
Me?
yeah, it was like an out-of-body experience.
The
I was
look
like,
on your face was precious.
yeah, it took me probably a good week just to simmer down from it, because I was so,
Well, do you
So
want to
stuck.
share with us the details of why you got the award?
So, it's for people that make a difference in the community without ever asking for anything back in return. And he felt that the senior center has come, or the social center has come a long way since the 2 jobs were meshed and it was under my direction, and that I go above and beyond in a lot of little ways that I'm not even aware of, because I just love what I do.
Yes, it's in your heart.
So, right, so, but he saw something, so,
Congratulations.
It was
Yeah.
quite an honor. He has a lot of districts, that he covers, and there's a million people, a lot of people doing really nice, wonderful things. So I was over the moon.
Very nice.
Just
Proud
to
of
say.
you. Good job. So how's the Sunshine Club?
We are planning things. We had our mac and cheese luncheon the other week. Minimal success. We had a lot of last minute cancellations due to illnesses and appointments and stuff. So we kind of reviewed that at our meeting last week and what we need to do to change things up. We've got a potluck supper coming up the end of this month. It was going to be a lunch, but our meeting we discussed it. It's more of a dinner situation, and we're thinking entertainment's necessary because maybe that's why the luncheon didn't go over so well. No entertainment, so kind of updated that.
Sure.
And then in April's the famous beef stew and dinner in a bread bowl with entertainment. A country singer, a gal's coming in to entertain us. And we're working with the Historical Society for a joint sponsorship of a program on the history of stone walls in New England. And do an evening presentation.
Plenty of those around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know the
Yeah.
background of them
Yeah.
and get someone, this is a professor at UConn who's into geology and understands and knows that, has researched this topic, so we're trying to get a hold of him to make a date. He's very elusive to get hold of.
Wonderful.
So and we're gonna resume evening bingo in April, try it with the ice cream social.
Okay.
So that's us.
Good. Well, Patrice, do you want to bring Jameson in?
Yes, Jameson has been out since he's been here, but he hasn't been at a meeting since he's been about maybe 12 or 13 weeks old. So he had really good capabilities with seniors, and he seemed to do pretty well, and he's pretty calm for, a puppy. So I put him through the Puppy 1 and Puppy 2 and Good Samaritan training. And he's gonna start in April or May at specialized desensitized training, so that if a smoke alarm goes off or oxygen tank, he's not real fond of walkers. He's been over to Riddlebrook, he's been up to the fire department, town hall visitor, and,
Gonna go make his rounds.
He'll make his rounds.
Smelling it,
So he'll usually make his little rounds and then he finds a comfortable little spot, but he's brought a lot of joy to the seniors, and he's pretty smart, so.
He's a Bruins fan, actually.
Yeah, he's a Bruins fan.
Yeah, I didn't see any Patriots stuff.
Well, the Patriots call came off
Oh, well, we'll put that back
after
on the
playoffs, and
floor.
then the Bruins went on.
All right.
Yes.
We'll put that back.
So he's done really well, and everybody seems to like him. So I'm gonna continue on with his training and see if we can't get those couple little things fixed. Because in order to be in a place, he has to make sure that, he's not gonna freak out, knock anybody over.
Yes.
You can't save yourself if the smoke alarm goes off. So, those are the things that this private trainer who trains hunting dogs, so with loud noises, guns and
Sure,
other
sure.
things, he's gonna train him so that we can see if we can't get him a little less
Yeah.
skittish when loud noises happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He'll be a great resource.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's been good, they love him over at Riddlebrook.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
Great. Well, any other business anybody wants to bring up today?
Any more word about the rugs in here?
Dick Skinner actually gave me a application for an AARP grant that I believe that Kathy Landis is gonna work on with me, and we're gonna try to spin it so that I can get the carpet on that. We have the asbestos all taken care of, because we
Yeah.
have that at Capitol.
Right.
So I'm gonna help write that grant, and I know that Representative McKenna was, he gets a certain amount every year, I don't know how it works, to be able to support a cause, and he really wanted to use his money that he gets, so he's gonna be putting that in for here.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
so hopefully we'll be able to get the handicap doors and at least the flooring done. The
Big
ramp,
plus.
the ramp was just,
The ramp, we've been waiting on the ramp for many
Yeah.
years. Someday.
was a pipe dream, so we will see, but I'm hopeful that this year between Representative McKenna, this AARP grant, and some other kind of miracle, we might be able to get the flooring done, so.
Just to let you know, the lights were working properly last night.
Yes, good. I
Yeah.
talked to him and he said that he was gonna figure it out, and I said, if you cannot, I will call over to our maintenance me and Adam, and I'm sure that he'll be able to figure it out. So, but I'm glad. I told him, I said, daylight savings is coming, but these people leave at, 8
Yeah.
o'clock.
It made a
Yeah.
big difference, yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Safety first.
Yeah.
Great. Anything else, anyone? All right, how about our next meeting date?
Our next meeting date, April 7th would be 4 weeks.
Okay,
Yep.
April 7th.
Anybody have any travel plans?
Yeah, right.
Not
no.
supposed to.
You cancel the
The
Portugal.
Portugal trip is still on, they haven't told us anything
Really?
about that.
Wow.
But they did, previous to them shutting Italy down this morning,
Right.
they had canceled all the March Italy tours.
Yeah.
And so it's just, we'll wait and see, because Portugal hasn't got any
What are
further
those
cases
dates,
yet.
Pam, that you're
That's the
going?
21st to the 30th.
Yeah, I
One
was
of the
curious about
schools
that.
was going there and they canceled that.
Right.
Yeah, schools
Portugal.
have to cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did have somebody already bow out because of health risk issues, that their doctor's orders.
Yeah.
They have respiratory issues to begin with,
April
so.
7th.
Yep.
yeah. So-
Now, is Colette covering that? No problem? Are they honoring that
Oh,
cancellation?
Colette's very good. You can cancel with them up to 24 hours prior to departure for any reason. And get everything, as long as you have the insurance.
Right.
Yeah.
You'll get all your money back except for the insurance.
Yeah.
If Colette cancels it, like they did with the Italy tours, you get your insurance back as well.
Right.
Because you didn't voluntarily
Yes,
use that
yeah.
insurance, you
Right.
get the whole thing back, so.
Right.
So if anybody's thinking of canceling, we're advising them, wait to the very last minute, because if they cancel it,
Sure.
Right, okay. And you'll know well before 24 hours if Colette's
yes,
gonna cancel.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Alrighty.
So April 7th, everybody, next meeting. And can I have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second?
Second.
Wonderful. Thank you, everybody.